Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with y'all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget your notification, man. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video I upload randomly. So definitely hit the bell icon, man. When you see squeaking lines, you know you've been notified. And guys, more bad news. More bad news. It's just more bad news, man. More bad news in the injury front. Definitely got to talk about that. There's an imminent danger coming to the Carolinas. How the Panthers are going to plan for that. And there's a certain player that's been on the sidelines, man, and hasn't been practicing, so we don't know if he's going to play. So definitely a lot to talk about, man. So let's get started. So the Carolina Panthers have another injury on the O-line. Trai Turner is in the concussion protocol. And from what they're saying, it's probably, it's iffy if he plays against the Atlanta Falcons. So this is like our fifth O-line injury. We got Matt Khalil, Mini Silatolu, Daryl Williams, now Trai Turner. I mean, we got a bunch of injuries on the O-line, and that is not good. Even like last week when we had the injuries, our O-line held up pretty well, but Daryl Williams went down again. We had to sign Chris Clark, which I talked about in my last video, and now we got Trai Turner maybe going down. So it's like, we was able to replace Mini Silatolu with Greg Van Roten. He's been playing really good too, and Taylor Moton's been able to replace Matt Khalil, but we can't keep on having all these injuries, man. I'm just being honest with you. We cannot have all these injuries. These injuries are killing us. Trai Turner was a former Pro Bowler, so he's obviously a very good right guard, and we need him, man. I hope he can play, but we won't know what the situation is right now. With the concussion protocol, it's unlikely because the protocol is very rare for people to basically just jump out the protocol the next day. It takes a little time, man. So hopefully Trai Turner could maybe they can evaluate him today and he'll clear it or something. But for the most part, it doesn't seem so, man. But this is getting so tiresome, man. It's getting so tiresome, man. Our O-line has been through a lot, but we just gotta weather the storm, man. That's what the next man up mentality is. We just gotta weather the storm, man. But the injury bug is definitely bitten the Carolina Panthers, and it bitten us multiple times. So we just gotta weather the storm. Week 4 is a bye week for us, so we just gotta figure something out, man. Because if we can win these 3 games and go on a bye week, I think we'll have a lot more healthy players. But we'll see how that plays out. And speaking about injured players, another injured player that was injured last week from a injury that most people didn't expect, and that's Curtis Samuel I'm talking about. His irregular heartbeat kept him out of Week 1 matchup. Torrey Smith had was taking pictures of him I think a day before the Cowboys game. He said he was back. Maybe he wasn't practicing, but he was back. And he's been at practice all week, man, but hasn't put on pads. He's just been on the sideline. So that doesn't look pretty good either. That doesn't look good. Obviously, I really want Curtis Samuel back. He has a string of injuries already, man, which to me is getting kind of frustrating. Obviously, I think he has a lot of talent, but he constantly gets injured, man, which sucks. I thought this year was going to be a breakout year for him, and obviously he still has time to come back, but right now, we definitely don't need any more injuries, and he's still not practicing, so we'll see how that situation is. And also, they have Damiere Byrd on their, did not practice this also with a knee injury, and I don't know when he sustained that injury. So I'm like, the Panthers need to get healthy, man. That is our main concern right now, is getting healthy because we have way too much injuries. Receivers, obviously you got Greg Olsen, linemen, it's all on the offensive side, which really sucks because our offense was not super high powered in the first place. But it had potential. Obviously had some serious potential, and now with all these injuries, man, I don't think we're gonna live up to that potential in any way, shape, or form. You only got so many replacements. Now, mind you, we still got DJ Moore, we still got Jarius Wright, we still got Torrey Smith and Devin Funchess in the receiving situation. So I'm not too frazzled about that. Now, mind you, I think Damiere Byrd will be playing. I think it's, he probably just a sore knee or something, so they kept him out. I think he will play. But the Curtis Samuel thing, I can't speak on. I don't think he will play because it's a weird situation, man. I got people in my comment section saying that they had the same situation and he'll be fine by next week. And from what I heard, it was like, it wasn't that big of a deal. He'll be fine soon. But he's not even practicing, and he hasn't been practicing all week. So for me, it's kind of like, obviously it had to be bigger than what was expressed, or, it just takes him longer to heal, whichever. But, we got to figure out how to get around this injury bug. Like I said, we just got to last out, because help is on the way. It's just, it's going to take some time, man. And, they always say the best teams are the teams that don't get injuries and don't get bitten by the injury bug. And that's true, man. But, another good situation is if a team could weather the storm while the injuries are there. Because once they do weather the storm, when the players come back, man, they're going to be really good. So I think if we could weather the storm, I would let it go 3-0, this little stretch before a bye week. If we go 2-1, I would be fine too. But I'd rather us beat the Falcons and lose to the Bengals than lose to the Falcons and beat the Bengals. Because in my opinion, the Falcons obviously is a divisional game. Falcons matter more. That's just how it is. But like I said, I would like to go 3-0 and then go on the bye week, man. Save our energy, rest up, get injured players back. I wish, I hope so, man. We'll see how that plays out, man. But it is what it is. In other news, Ron Rivera is doing something I did not expect, man. With Hurricane Florence bearing down, now mind you, reports are saying that it's weaker than it was, but Hurricane Florence is barreling down on the Carolinas, and Ron Rivera is planning on practicing early Friday morning before they decide to head out. Now, me personally, I didn't think they were going to do that. I thought they were going to head out early because obviously, you don't want to get stuck in a situation where you can't leave or you can't fly or whatever have you. But Ron Rivera is like, adamant about, practicing on Friday. Now, me personally, like I said, I'm not for that. I would rather, now mind you, the whole situation is bad. Like, there's no right or wrong way to do anything because obviously you didn't expect this. Your whole situation is getting uprooted and everything like that. But I would prefer if we would have left earlier so we wouldn't have any delays or any situation like that. Because at the end of the day, man, you don't want that. You don't want your team groggy or tired or, exhausted over this whole situation before, obviously, before they have to go against the Atlanta Falcons or play a football game at all. So it is concerning, but I do understand Ron Rivera's side also because where are you going to practice at? Where are you going to go? If you go to Atlanta early, are they going to allow you to use their training facilities? I doubt it. Stuff like that, man, is going to be pretty difficult. You will have to find out, where you're going to go to, where you're going to practice, where you guys are going to stay, and all that stuff like that. You have to make reservations and a bunch of stuff that goes into it. But, but the thing is that, obviously, you don't want to get caught in the storm also, man. So hopefully we don't get caught in the storm. Hopefully Ron Rivera could, have these guys practice Friday and they head out early because, usually what we do is we, practice on Friday. We the Panthers head out probably like Saturday morning or whatever, and they get there Sunday, whatever, whichever. So that's usually how it plays out. But it looks like we might head out a little bit earlier Friday. Hopefully, like I said, there's no issues, man. But this hurricane is barreling down. So I don't know what would be the right protocol. But for me, like I said, I would rather be safe than sorry. I would rather head out earlier. And then, instead of, running the risk of not being able to go out, on the plane or whatever have you. So, Ron Rivera, I trust you, man. Obviously, you're a very good head coach. You won Coach of the Year, a few times. And you're just a very good head coach. You're probably our best coach that we ever had. So, I got to respect you. I got to trust, your thought process, man. But he's playing with, a shaky hand, man. His poker face better be real because, boy, he look like he about to fold, man. So, I don't know, man. I'm not really with that, but like I said, I believe in my coach, so we'll see what happens, man. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with y'all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, go hit the bell notification, man. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. I never want you guys to miss a video. I'll upload randomly, so hit the bell icon, man, so you never miss a video. When you see the squiggly lines, you've been notified. And guys, I want you to get in the comment section, man. I want you to tell me one thing. Do you think the Carolina Panthers should leave earlier than later than with this hurricane situation? 2, do you think that Trai Turner will be ready to play in the game, against the Atlanta Falcons, which I don't see happening? And 3, man, how do you feel about the Curtis Samuel situation, man? Because I don't know, man. He's not starting off this season good either. I mean, last season he played pretty well, but he started off with injuries too. This season he started for injuries, man. It looks like it's becoming a pattern. If it's not his leg, it's his heart. If it's not this, it's not that. So, let me know how you feel about the Curtis Samuel situation. Make sure you check out the LCameraTV apparel, shirts, hats, mugs, all types of cool stuff is there. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel, support me. Rep the LCamera. You already know what it is. Check out the Patreon page. That link is also in the description below. Check that out, man. You get exclusive content, shout outs, blooper reels, all kinds of cool stuff, man. So give it a check out, man. Look at it, see what you think, man. If you want to join. Don't. I understand. Check out my dog Renan's page, man. His page is going crazy right now. So definitely check him out, man. Keep that trickle effect going, you know what I'm saying? Show him some love. His fans showing me some love. You already know what it is, man. Check out, man. Very funny dude, very talented. You already know what it is. And share this with all your Panther family, friends, anybody Panther related, anybody football related. Share this with them, man. Share them with the newscasters, man. Share it with the weatherman, man. Whatever. Share it with everybody, man, because you know, LCameraTV rocking with Panther Nation and Panther Nation rocking with LCameraTV. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all for everything y'all do, man. I really appreciate it. I try to make very good content for you guys. I try to, you know, upload daily for you guys and just give y'all a scoop of what's going on, man. And thank y'all for your comments and your feedback, man. I rock with y'all, man. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace.